33-year-old Kayla Kelly hasn't been seen or heard from for at least a week. The Collin County Sheriff's Office says friends reported her missing on January 11th, and now the search is on to find her.
We have been deployed on that particular case 2 times, once this past Friday and again yesterday afternoon.
Paul Lake is founder and executive director of Search One Rescue Team, a nonprofit which assists law enforcement in finding lost and missing people using trained dogs and volunteers. He says the Collin County Sheriff's Office and Texas Rangers asked for their help, but wouldn't specify where they searched in order to protect the case. But he says any information from the public can help piece the puzzle together. Authorities say Kayla's car was found in a remote area of Frisco, and that this man, Ocastor Ferguson, also known as Kevin Brown, is considered a person of interest. The 32-year-old was arrested and accused of kidnapping and is being held on $1 million bond. It's unclear what connection he has to Kayla. Right now, authorities have not come forward with any new details, but continue to ask for any tips related to the case.
Welcome to Southern Talk TV. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for future content. 33-year-old Kayla Kelly was a loving person according to her family and friends. But she later found out that the man that she met online was living a secret life, and she threatened to tell the other woman, which was his wife. But what she didn't realize that threatening him was cause her to lose her life. A Texas man who was living a double life with 2 different women has been charged with kidnapping in connection to his missing girlfriend, who is feared dead after investigators recovered a woman's body Wednesday. Ocastor Ferguson, 32, has been accused of kidnapping 33-year-old Kayla Kelly, who was reported missing on January 11th after she threatened to tell Ferguson's wife about his duplicity, according to the local authorities and news. Investigators have since found a woman's body in a field in Grand Prairie, less than a mile from Ferguson's home. The medical examiner is working to identify the remains. Kelly of Collin County had been dating a man named Kevin Brown after the pair connected online last year during the summer. Before her disappearance, however, Kelly learned that the man she was dating was actually named Ferguson and that he was married to another woman, according to the outlet. He had been using a fake name and story during the entirety of their relationship. Kelly had recently threatened to tell Ferguson's wife about their relationship and his lies, according to text messages exchanged by the couple. During the interview, Ferguson allowed detectives to look at his phone, and he showed them texts between him and Kelly that include one threatening to tell his wife if he didn't answer her. He admitted to the investigators that they met online and started dating in the summer of 2022, and that she knew him as Kelvin because he didn't want her to find out his real identity. He said she was never at his home and they always met at her house or hotels or other places. Investigators then visited Ferguson's home in Grand Prairie and talked with his wife, who said on January the 4th, she received a text message from an unknown person who said they need to tell her something. She said she never contacted the person but thought it was from a woman based on the language used in the message. The woman told investigators her phone has since been broken and she was unable to provide them the phone number. Ferguson admitted his deception and relationship with Kelly to the investigators, but said he didn't know what had happened to her since she went missing. Kelly's car was found burned beyond recognition in a remote area of Frisco a day after her friends reported her missing, according to the affidavit. Ferguson's phone records show that he had traveled to the area where the burnt car was found, and his own car was found near his girlfriend's home.
Man arrested for the kidnapping and killing of a McKinney woman is now charged with her. New court documents reveal the trail of breadcrumbs investigators followed that put Ocastor Ferguson at the center of their investigation into Kayla Kelly's disappearance and death. Records say the two were dating, but Kelly had recently learned Ferguson was married, had given her a fake name, and investigators say she threatened to tell his wife. Fox 4's Blake Hansen is in McKinney with the latest. Blake.
Yes, Steve, we noticed tonight that those jail records now reflect the charge against Ferguson. Still no announcement from the sheriff's office about that charge at this point in time, but we did learn more through additional documents from an arson charge that helped fill in the timeline. Few seem to travel down this dead-end dirt county road in Frisco. It's becoming a dumping ground, sheltered on either side by utility equipment and woods. And it is on this road where court documents say 32-year-old O'Caster Ferguson dumped Kayla Kelly's vehicle and set it on fire. Court records obtained by Fox 4 Friday for the arson charge say Ferguson obtained a lighter and a gas can on January 10, 2023 during the day. A separate set of court records say Kelly's phone was last used that night at 6:59 p.m. The last location of her phone was in the area of Ferguson's work in the Dallas area. Records say he stated he was with Kelly on January 10th and went to her residence after she picked him up from work around 11 o'clock. Even though phone records suggest he went to his residence in Grand Prairie before heading to Kelly's. NTTA records show Kelly's vehicle traveled north on the North Dallas Tollway into North Frisco in the early morning hours. Investigators say cell phone records put Ferguson in the area of Kelly's burned vehicle, and that surveillance footage shows smoke in the early morning hours. Records then say Ferguson got a ride home from a rideshare service back to his home in Grand Prairie. A witness eventually reported the burned vehicle was found on the 12th, one day after Kelly was reported missing. Crews discovered Kelly's body Wednesday in a shallow grave not far from Ferguson's Grand Prairie home. Investigators have not shared what led them there.
This is an ongoing homicide investigation, so there are many aspects of the case that we're not ready to disclose at this time.
The Tarrant County Medical Examiner's Office still has no cause of death listed for Kayla Kelly. We expect to learn more information on Monday when additional court documents could be available.
Detectives arrested Ferguson on January the 14th and accused him of kidnapping, a third-degree felony. He's currently being held in the Collin County Jail on bond more than $1 million. It's not clear if he's obtained an attorney. I'm going to give my thoughts and opinion about this story. There's nothing wrong with online dating. It's just that people does a lot of catfishing. They give fake names. They lie about who they are. But once she had found out that this man was married, she should have called it off, ended their relationship, and let it be. When trying to blackmail someone, sometimes it never ends good. We as people need to learn how to control our emotions and don't let it get in our way. This could have been prevented. In my opinion, there was no need for her to contact his wife at all, because what's done in the dark will come out to the light. He took this woman's life because she threatened to tell his wife. To me, that was a coward move, and he was only thinking about himself. Now he has no one. What's the point? Taking someone's life is never the answer. Leave your thoughts and opinions down below. I will continue to keep my thoughts and prayer with the family, and I will see y'all in my next video.